Bethesda did it. They did it. After releasing Skyrim more times than conversations I've had with women, they dropped this banger. Oblivion Remastered. They removed the Play-Doh graphics and they kept the goof AI. So now you can successfully bully a adoring fan in HD. But with Oblivion Remastered came an entirely new audience. Say what you want about Todd Howard, but that guy is the Sisyphus of game devs. He gets L after L after L, beatdown after beatdown. And like a phoenix from the ashes, he rises up again and releases this banger. You see, Bethesda games are like gas station sushi. It might be extremely good, you might have the time of your life, but it also might be so bad that you end up in a hospital bed 5 hours later.
Body's still warm.
You never know. And I mean, Oblivion is one of the great games. And I feel so jealous for people experiencing their first Elder Scrolls game. I remember when I was like 12 and Skyrim had just dropped. I loaded it up for the first time ever. My Xbox 360 sounded like a Boeing 747. And I mean, I still play it today. Even today I'm like, oh, I love the fantasy genre. It's my favorite. Then I create my character. Nord, Warrior, Big Axe. Yep, it's gaming time. I think everyone remembers punching the chicken in Riverwood and then everyone acting like you killed the goddamn president or something. Even to this day, I remember that one yeti, that one snow troll, call it whatever you want, that guarded the way to the Greybeards. I wake up sweaty in the middle of the night because of my nightmares regarding him. When I was like 12, I quick saved mid-swing, so it was like shit, and that's all the save files I had. So I just got killed over and over again until I eventually had to roll back my save file while crying my eyes out. In my defense, I was like 12. Come on, relax. Dude, if you got stuck back then, there was nobody to hold your hand. There were a couple of walkthroughs on YouTube, sure, or like IGN or whatever. But it was all like 5 hours of gameplay, and then for some reason you had to find that one bit where they do the puzzle, but they don't tell you how to do it. They just do it instantly, and you're like, okay, well. Dude, the Golden Claw quest, like where you had to turn those rings, how am I supposed to know you can inspect items? Nobody told me that. I was scratching my head in misbelief. I was like, what am I supposed to do? Eventually, I just brute forced it all, like a chimpanzee with a coconut. Just turn it until it works. Compared to Oblivion, Skyrim holds your hand a little bit more. Skyrim is much more nice. Oblivion is an abusive dad and Skyrim is the slightly less abusive mother. But with the new remastered came an entirely new audience. And as a result, thousands upon thousands of tutorial videos, like how to get the best armor or best weapon at level 1. Now you see, if you're an Oblivion fan, or a Skyrim fan for that matter, you'll know why this is an issue. You see, most cool items in both Oblivion and Skyrim are leveled, which means if you pick up the coolest looking sword in the game at level 1, 2 to 3 hours later, that sword is gonna be like throwing chickpeas at an aircraft carrier. It's not gonna do any damage. It's gonna be completely useless. New people enjoying the Elder Scrolls games is something good, but holy shit. The Elder Scrolls fan base is the most gatekeeping community ever. If you go into a TikTok or a YouTube Shorts or whatever, and there's this guy who's like, hey, I quite enjoy Skyrim. If you scroll down in the comments, it's gonna be hundreds of videos saying, actually, Morrowind and Oblivion are so much better because, followed by a 10-page essay. It's endearing in a way that you like the game so much that you have to tell every single one, which I admit, I think Oblivion as a game, from its era of course, is better than Skyrim. Without a doubt, so relax. What is really fun about this is the fact that Oblivion essentially revived Skyrim. Like, all you have to do is look at the player charts. And with the revival of Skyrim and the popularity of Oblivion, we have people discussing Elder Scrolls lore more than ever.
Yet another reason why supporting the Stormcloaks is quite silly. Their cute rebellion will only weaken the whole world to the next.
No.
Like the Imperials versus Stormcloaks debate is still going on. It's 15 years later, it's still going on. Worst of all, I've even seen Thalmor supporters in the comments. Disgusting. Yuck. I get both sides, but why would you support Thalmor? That's like watching the show Chernobyl and rooting for the radiation. How is that not bad? Now, I don't want to sound biased, but if you're not a Stormcloak, you're wrong. Point being, more of this, Bethesda. Remaster the good games you made decades ago, instead of making garbage.
What a massive pile of shit! It has been a long time since I played a game this bad!
Starfield is our first new universe in over 25 years, but it's still a Bethesda RPG through and through, where you step into a new world and you get that feeling.
I promise you, Bethesda, if you give me Dishonored Remastered, I'll forget about Fallout 76. I'll act like it never happened. I'll be as silent as a Michael Jackson victim, I won't say a thing. Anyway, sorry about the delay between the last video. As you can see, I currently have a new camera. It sucks. Don't you ever buy a capture card from China. Biggest mistake of my life. And yes, you see this one Chainsaw Man poster I have? That's called interior design, sweetheart. Look it up. Anyway, I love you guys very much. This has been a quick little rant. Now, let me know in the comments what you think. Team Imperial or Team Stormcloak? And if you dare write anything about supporting the Thalmor, you're gone. Okay, buddy? Your comment is getting removed. Anyway, I love you guys very much. This has been yours truly, Julie. Bye bye.